outside of our control, you know, and hopefully the weather stays like this. Sounds like it's going to be raining. We got to see. But right now, I wouldn't trade or change anything because the car was so good, and I know we can win tomorrow.
Do you have advice for Dixon?
Yes, I think he should not be racing. If he has a broken foot, he should be resting right now. My friend, you gotta rest. It's gonna hurt more. You know, you might when you get older like me, it might be a problem. So, but great job, man. I don't know how he came out, pull out that string and string to finish second, but we got something for it tomorrow.
Helio Castro, that was trying to be a medical doctor, trying to advise Dixon not to race. So it's one less guy he has to worry about tomorrow.
And one less guy in as far as rivals for the championship as well. They mentioned the weather. 60% chance of rain at the race start. Supposed to be some weather come in overnight tonight. How long it stays? Does it come back later in the afternoon? And do we have one of those races that's a hash of drying conditions and who goes to the slicks when? It really could be intriguing tomorrow here at race number 2 of the Detroit Grand Prix. So as teams regroup and get ready to do it again overnight, you heard a lot of people pondering strategy and trying to figure it out. Engineers will be grinding over those sheets all night long.
And you know, Alan, when I think about the rain factor possibly coming in tomorrow, all the stuff they looked at today and the way they get ready for tomorrow might go out the window as soon as the rain comes. And the other thing about it too is that this is the time that maybe finally Firestone gets to use their rain tire that they have developed, they've used in testing, never used in a race, but maybe tomorrow will be the first time they'll get a chance to see how great it is.
I love those wet races. I love them when there's confusion and it dries out and you have to decide what tires you run. I think they're great. It gives everybody, it puts everybody on an equal playing field. Depends how badly you want it. There's nothing more fun in an Indy car or a Formula One car when you're running in a circuit where you have slicks on and it's kind of damp and only you can make it.
Until you crash.
Until you don't. Yeah. So the podium celebration continues, and we continue visiting with some of the other finishers in today's race. Jan?
Yes, and of course one of those would be now Indy 500 champion Takuma Sato. And when you win the Indy 500, you tend to stay here longer because you have more questions to answer. You're doing interviews for Japanese television. But how was your day today? It looked like strategy just didn't go your way.
No, I think we had a pretty good strong the qualifying, but we struggled a bit on the initial start with the tires, and also we pulled away from the behind, but looks like we chose a little bit early strategy, and that cost us in the end.
Now, I've talked to some of your teammates. I just spoke to Alexander Rossi. He said his car was good on reds, but not on blacks. Now, with a big team, can you all pull that data now, having a full race distance, and come up with some magic for tomorrow?
Certainly, we need to work on together, and you know, for the cars, some cars has the similarity, some cars not. You know, we need to look at the depth of the data, and certainly we should come up with a better idea for tomorrow.
Good shake-off today after all the celebrating and all the interviews and traveling from city to city just to shake it off on this bumpy racetrack?
Absolutely. I mean, the beginning of the last week was a little bit crazy, but it was good crazy. And, you know, certainly I'm happy to back in behind the wheel. And this is a challenging track, and we always have a good one.
All right, and one more tomorrow. Alan?
All right, thanks, Sean. He talked about the crazy week. Here's a little bit of the schedule that the Indy 500 winner went through. Of course, the victory banquet. After an early morning beginning of interviews and the photos and so on the Yard of Bricks that the 500 winner goes through, was in New York City, was in Dallas, was here in Detroit at a noontime function on Thursday, and then got to be in the business of practicing and qualifying and racing not once but twice here. It's a busy week.
I hope he had some fun stuff in the middle of all that.
Of course he did. Tonight on ESPN, after the Women's College World Series at SportsCenter at night with Max and Kevin, Stanley Cup Final Game 3 in Smashville. Preview of Game 2 of the NBA Finals, plus highlights from the day in baseball and a very soggy French Open Saturday. SportsCenter at night, streaming live on the ESPN app later tonight. And more from Detroit after this. So anyone